Hey, what's up? Let's talk about sets. So, what are the sets? Sets are an STL data structure which provides a very useful features such as inserting an element, getting an element, and sorting the all elements within the set. What's the uniqueness of set is that it has a property to store only unique elements. So and then another thing is that it's able to insert an element in log n time, and each time it's gonna sort the whole set. So the set is a sorted and ordered data structure. So just imagine a data structure which provides inserting element, removing element, and it does every operation in log n time, or even in O1 time if it's an unordered set, which we'll talk about later. And so this is the most important property of this. So for example, if you have those numbers inserted to the set, for example, the first one is 6 and the second one is 6, a set will store 6, 2, and if you try to insert 6, since we already have a 6 in the set, the set's gonna just be as it was originally. And one thing to note is a set will be always sorted, so it should be like this. So when we insert 3, it's gonna come to here, and for 4 it's gonna be here, and when you try to insert the 2, we already have 2 in the set, so it's gonna be rejected. So we only left with 4 elements in the set. That's super cool, and it always stays sorted, ordered, and it's super useful property. And actually it is very complicated algorithm. As far as I know, it's called red black tree to do all this stuff, and it's a bit complicated. Let's see it in practice. See sets in practice. So we're gonna create a simple integer set which we gonna call q, and let's insert some elements to our set. Let's say let's insert those elements that we've seen in the example, which is 6, 2, 3, again 6, 4, and 2. Here would be 6, 4, and 2. And how are we going to output? Actually, in newer versions of C++, we can use an auto keyword to iterate through the set, and let's try to output. And if we run it, oops, we need to make it std. Very strange. Oh, I think we need to include a set to our library, and yep. Yeah, I feel like it's running. Always scary one. Yeah, so as you can see, we have these numbers sorted in a sorted way, and yeah, that's it. And one thing to note, if you have an older versions of C++, when there was no such a thing as auto, you can use an iterators. So how do we create an iterator? We can use an iterator which would be something like this, I believe. Yeah, and iterator would equal to q begin, and iterator is not equal to q end, and iterator pass. Let's try to output iterator. Iterator is actually a pointer to an element, and we need to use a star in order to get the value. Yeah, so it's running, it succeeded, and same element. Yeah, so that was it, a very simple example, and the data structure itself is very complex and very useful. It can be used in many cases, and there are more functionalities than this. Bye.